It's been a very wild ride. I'll tell you that. I mean, we've utilized a lot of resources, a lot of time, investigating these different threats that have came in, at multiple schools. And I know as far as for the community, it's caused a lot of panic and fear. There's students not going to school today because of that. And yeah, we've been working hard, been very diligent in the investigation. I don't care if you're joking around, if you're serious about it, whatever the intentions are, you're going to be charged, you're going to be arrested, and you're going to be held accountable. I think in situations like this, you have, just like you do anywhere, I mean, you're having situations like this, not only across the state, but the whole entire country with the same type of things. I mean, and a lot of it starts on Snapchat and TikTok and things, and they screenshot it and then they edit it to make it fit, to their narrative and their location to cause fear, wherever they post those things at. So I think it's a problem across the country, and thankfully, a couple of years ago, Tennessee came out with a law where it's threats of mass violence at schools, and it's a felony. With that, you also or lose the privilege of driving for a year. So that, to me, that's a big deal. And also, it puts you in a situation where you could be taken from your house and put into another family. I mean, there's a lot of variables there that they put into place to hold these children accountable, because the majority of the time they do it jokingly. And again, I don't care whether you're joking or not, you need to be held accountable if you cause fear. And in this situation, you have caused a lot of fear in our community.
How does law enforcement handle the delicate dance between a trend that appears to be a lot of bogus threats versus this could be the real thing? I mean, how do you guys tote that line?
Anytime a threat is brought to our attention, whether it's indirectly or a direct threat, we're going to investigate that as it's a real threat until we can prove otherwise. So we're never going to verify something or release anything to say that it's non-credible if we're not 100% sure that it is non-credible. So, again, we make very thorough investigations, and then once we get to the point to where we can 100% verify one way or the other, then we're going to release that, communicate that, and prosecute those situations. So our guy's done a phenomenal job. I know with talking through Sheriff Bryan, he's 100% supportive in everything that we do, and wants to prosecute everyone who gets involved and causes this fear that we've been going through the last couple, not only last couple of days, but we had this past few weeks. So we want children to go to schools to learn. That's what it's for, and feel safe. If you do hear of a threat that's out there, to call law enforcement directly. I think a lot of times we create things that isn't true through social media and sharing of false information and things like that. It's to go to the source and get it verified. We will never, for instance, if we have a threat the night before and we know it's a serious threat that could cause a lot of harm to students, then we would, between us and the school district, make a decision, and obviously we would never put a student and staff in a situation that's going to that could cause harm to their personal life. And so we want to make sure that we communicate that, and we're not going to open schools up if we don't think that it's safe to go to.